Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programas offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Rancangan kami menawarkan banyak bahasa. Sila kunjungi suprememastertv.com/kehadapan-schedule.
We must eternally sing His praise and do His will. Let us dance to the tune of His expansive flute, and all would be well. Please continue watching to find out more.
Namaste, cherished viewers. Namaste means hello in Gujarati, one of the languages spoken in India. My name is Heenal. The blessed people of India send their love and prayers to you. Mahatma Gandhi was a beloved spiritual teacher and visionary leader of the Indian independence movement. Born in 1869, this passionate servant of humanity started out in life as a timid young lawyer. But after personally facing discrimination, he became determined to better the world and transformed into the giant for justice we know him as today. Mahatma Gandhi once called himself a man of God disguised as a politician. His lauded courageous activities had deep moral and spiritual roots. The book Pathway to God is a collection of some of his writings that reveal his thoughtful approach to the divine. In its pages, we will see that truth was his end and love was his means. His guiding principles of selflessness, humility, non-violent resistance, and vegetarianism are still very relevant. Any truth seeker will find much logic, insight, and solace from Gandhiji's words. Now we would like to share with you Mahatma Gandhiji's eloquent thoughts from the book Pathway to God. Chapter 10, Meditation Ramanama. 6. Blessings of Ramanama. My Rama is not the historical Rama. He is the eternal, the unborn, the one without a second. Him alone I worship. A Christian may find the same solace from the repetition of the name of Jesus, and a Muslim from the name of Allah. All these things have the same implications and they produce identical results. Only the repetition must not be a lip expression, but part of your very being. I have said that to take Ramanama from the heart means deriving help from an incomparable power. The atom bomb is as nothing compared with it. This power is capable of removing all pain. There is no doubt whatsoever that Ramanama contains all the power that is attributed to it. No one can by mere wishing enshrine Ramanama in his heart. Untiring effort is required as also patience. What an amount of labor and patience have been lavished by men to acquire a non-existent philosopher's stone. Surely, God's name is of infinitely richer value. With my hand on my breast, I can say that not a minute in my life am I forgetful of God. Chapter 11, Dedication, Self-Surrender. 1. Surrender brings joy. Who am I? I have no strength save what God gives me. I have no authority over my countrymen save the purely moral. If He holds me to be a pure instrument for the spread of non-violence, He will give me the strength and show me the way. My greatest weapon is mute prayer. The cause of peace is therefore in God's good hand. Nothing can happen but by His will expressed in His eternal, changeless law, which is He. We neither know Him nor His law, save through the glass darkly. But the faint glimpse of the law is sufficient to fill me with joy, hope, and faith in the future. I must go with God as my only guide. One has therefore to appear before Him in all one's meekness, empty-handed and in a spirit of full surrender, and He enables you to stand before the whole world and protects you from all harm. I have been a willing slave to this most exacting master for more than half a century. His voice has been increasingly audible as years have rolled by. He has never forsaken me in my darkest hour. He has saved me often against myself and left me not a vestige of independence. The greater the surrender to Him, the greater has been my joy. 2. God moves and protects all. We are but straws in the hands of God. He alone can blow us where He pleases. We cannot oppose His wish. If we can but throw ourselves into His lap as our only help, we shall come out scatheless through every ordeal. If nothing happens without His permission, where is the difficulty in believing that He is trying us? I would take our complaints to Him for so cruelly trying us, and He will soothe us and forgive us if we will but trust Him. We must learn each one of us to stand alone. God only is our infallible and eternal guide. God helps the helpless, not those who believe they can do something. Those who put their implicit faith in Him cannot but reach their aims. No one can see God face to face who has an eye in Him. He must become a cipher if he would see God. Who shall dare say in the storm-tossed universe, I have won. God triumphs in us, never we. 3. Dedicate all to God. In a moment of introspection, the poet asks himself, O man, why have you left off taking God's name? You have not given up anger or lust or greed, but you have forgotten truth. What a tragedy to save worthless pennies and to let go the priceless gem of God's love. O fool, renounce all vanities and throw yourself on the grace of God alone. This does not mean that if one has wealth, it should be thrown away, and wife and children should be turned out of doors. It simply means that one must give up attachment to these things and dedicate one's all to God and make use of His gifts to serve Him only. It also means that if we take His name with all our being, we are automatically weaned from all lost untruth and baser passions. We must eternally sing His praise and do His will. Let us dance to the tune of His bansi, and all would be well. Loving viewers, thank you for your company on today's Words of Wisdom. May you and your loved ones forever remember the divine and be bathed in God's precious love and grace.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/WOW